So hello and welcome to all the beautiful people over there. After a very long time I'm making the video and let's do it. So today I'm going to talk about the new criticism, which is the part of literary theory. And new criticism has one of the most important things which I truly like and which I found to quite easy to understand too. So yeah, let's talk about it. So, what was the new criticism? Before focus on that, I would like to shift our focus on old criticism because, of course, if you're talking about the new criticism, so obviously there must be something to be called old criticism too. So, what was the old criticism? Let's understand this first. Old criticism, you can understand it in terms of the traditional setup of the marriage, wherein the we largely focus on the groom, his family, his parents, siblings, how many kids they have, are they got married or not, beyond the groom itself, right? So that exactly was the old criticism was, wherein the in order to analyze any literary piece of work, the focus was not shifted to the text. Rather, old critics were largely focused on the the biographical text, biographical context, the socio-political environment of the time when it was written, his personal life, how it was going on during that time. So all of such things they used to use in order to analyze any literary piece of work. This was the old criticism, old way of critique any literary piece of work or to analysis or evaluate any literary piece of work. Now, when new criticism came, new criticism, let me tell you, it was originated around 1920s and 1930s. So, new criticism was entirely opposite of the old criticism. Wherein in new criticism, in old criticism, as you were largely focused on the the everything beyond the text, but in new criticism, we were only and only shift our focus on text alone. This was exactly the new criticism. So, new critique, the critique who were associated to this theory, they laid emphasis on text alone. They said that if you want to analyze any literary piece of work, you need to confine yourself with this alone. Not you really need not to go beyond than this. They used to consider the text as self-sufficient and autonomous in itself, and they mentioned that you need to focus on the the literary devices or the paradoxes, the literary terms that have been used by an author in order to write a work. But the old critics were quite opposite of it. They were not focusing on all of these things. So this was the new criticism. Now talking about the major figure who were associated to this. So on the top of my head, the name that comes is W.K. Wimsett and Beardsley. Then we have J.C. Ransom, I.A. Richards, and F.R. Lewis, and there were many more. I can't remember this time. It was all about today, and let me know in the comment section how it was, and I would love to know your feedback and improve myself accordingly. Thank you so much.